Welcome today to come and see Helene McKee, who is a longtime parishioner. In 1991, she's been at St. Simon and Jude and has been involved in the Tuesday morning Bible study for about 15 years. And for the past 5 years, Helene has facilitated the Tuesday morning Bible study. And this year is no exception, as Helene will get started next Tuesday with this fall's Bible study, which is the Jesus study. I don't want to reach from my book, but I have it just over here. Thank you. You and I just both took that when Bill offered it in his Monday night study over the summer. I enjoyed it. How about you?
Yeah, I thought it was a very interesting study. And that's why one of the reasons we chose it is, well, it's done with Dr. Marcelino D'Ambrosio, Jeff Cavins, and Edward Cherie. And I had done several studies with Jeff Cavins and Edward Cherie, and they're always very good. And then with this coronavirus, we have the problem of not being able to meet in person. And so Ascension Press, this is through Ascension Press. The beautiful thing about that is they have these wonderful videos that you can view online. And so it makes it very helpful when you can't meet in person, right, that you can do these videos online, and that is very helpful. And they're top quality, top notch studies. And you experience that yourself.
Yeah, and I particularly enjoyed the fact that they were on location in the Holy Land, which I think they even mentioned themselves. It was sort of like a fourth host.
Right, and I don't know. I don't remember if you have been to the Holy Land. I have not. And so for those of you that have not been, like me, this is wonderful insight as to what the life of Jesus was like, right, and the disciples and the apostles, because you could see the Holy Land. And then they have not only they go to the locations where Jesus was, but they give representations of what it was like. Mm-hmm. So I found that very interesting. And for the people that had gone, I think for them, they were very happy to do this study as well, because it reminded them of their trips. So they got to see places that they had already visited, mm-hmm, or maybe had not seen. And it kind of makes the scripture more alive. And I think they enjoyed it as much as people that had not been, I think.
I think so often I admire you because you're taking it a second time, because the first time is great, but when you can dig even deeper into it a second time, like you'll be able to do that, you'll get even that much more out of it, I think. So how many people have we had sign up so far?
Well, thus far we have about 28. So it's a pretty good number. And that sounds like a lot of people. So we're going to be doing it through Zoom. And the way I've been running these scripture studies now is that we begin with a short prayer and a little information. Then we watch the video. And I'm hoping, I think I have figured it out, to do these breakout rooms so that we can have some smaller group discussions. And so I'm pretty excited about this, and hopefully it'll work out like we planned. So even though it sounds like a large group, and we have room for more, I mean, we can just have more breakout rooms. We'll see how it goes, so that it can be a small group discussion, right, in this environment. Or even, some people just are not very interested in doing the discussion. They can at least join in and read the material and watch the videos. And if they're short on time, they can just leave. The beautiful thing about this study is that if you purchase the book and the workbook from Ascension Press, you have the option of being able to view the videos online, not only with us, but individually. And so if you are not able to make a meeting, or you can only make part of a meeting, you can still view the videos. And it can actually be taken as an individual study. So even if you can't do the Tuesday morning group, it's still a study that I think is a wonderful study that's really worth doing. If you don't have a chance to do it now or with this group, I think it's a study that people would benefit from.
Right. Tell us again how, or tell us for the first time, I guess, how people become a part of this, and what the contact information is, when it starts, and how much it's going to cost.
Okay, so if you want to join this Tuesday scripture study, our first meeting will be on October 6th, Tuesday. That not well, depending on when you view this, it will be October 6th. We begin at 9 o'clock, and it usually, I mean, I have it set for 2 hours, but usually it's more like an hour and a half. And what you would do is there is no registration fee, but in order to take the study, you really need to get the workbook and the book. So you would have to go to ascensionpress.com and then look for the study, Jesus, the Way, the Truth, and the Life, and order that book and the workbook. And the cost of it, of both books, is $29.95, but with tax and shipping, it's more like $28. But it's one of these things where even if you just got the book, it holds its own. So, I mean, I would encourage you to do it, but you know, if you think about going out to the movies or something, or dinner, I mean, you're going to get to watch, it's a 10-week study. So, you know, that's 10 videos. So this is what it looks like. This is the workbook, and then the book. So if you look at it, it's going to be $29.95. So that's how you know that you got the right. You don't need the DVD or anything, but when you do sign up, you will be able to have access to that. So, so what you would do is, if you want to join, email me. You can. You may give the. I don't know how to do that.
I'll put that in the text at the bottom of the video. Yeah. Okay.
Email me, and I will send you a link so that you will be able to use. And we will always use that same link for this particular study. But what I will do is I will remind you what we're going to be, what chapter we're on, what we're doing, what readings we'll have, and then I'll remind you of the link, because sometimes we lose that, and it's very helpful to get that. So I'll send it, you know, a reminder like a day or two before, and then so if you have any interest in doing it, I welcome you. And
thank you, Helene. I think it'll go well, and it sounds like a good, sizable group. And I know that everybody who signed up for it will enjoy it and get a lot out of it. I know I did, and I know you did. So
yeah,
we appreciate you being on the day, and I'll make sure everybody gets your email. And we appreciate you being here, Helene McKee, who is the facilitator of the Tuesday morning Bible study. Thank you, Helene. Have a good day.
Thank you. My pleasure. Good night. I'll see you.
Bye.